Hey everybody, I am just here sharing some more of reading the Lord's Word. Um, I did explain before that I was very busy with my business, very distracted, and I stopped preaching. And then when I wanted to start preaching again, I just haven't felt rooted, and I don't believe. And the Bible also says that we're here to bear good fruit, that we're here to share his word, that we're here to be that light. And we can't be that light. We can't bear that good fruit. We can't, be testimonial. We can't, there's so many things we can't do if we're not reading his word. We can't just pull things out and say things, assuming that that's what God is about. We need to read right from his word. And I was so busy and so distracted that I didn't want to come preaching to everybody and not be rooted, to not be plugged in. And even right now, um, I'm just starting over. I'm just reading. And I thought about waiting till I read more. And then as I was reading, I just felt, guided and just felt like even as I'm reading that I could share. Even as I'm reading, I could read with somebody. And so throughout the next couple weeks, just gonna be reading and sharing with you, and I pray that that you will read with me or listen, share this, share this with others, and I just hope that everyone keeps the faith throughout COVID-19, and so here's this just real quick. I just want to remind everyone to keep the faith, to know that God is there with us. And there might be some of those out there who are keeping the faith, sharing the faith, and you're getting bagged on. You're getting talked bad to, and people can be negative. No matter what, don't be ashamed to share the Lord's word. Don't be ashamed to share that light. And to just keep sharing the love, keep sharing his word, and just remember that he's there with you. I'm going to read this passage real quick that Jesus shared while he was on the mountainside teaching everybody. Okay. I don't know if it's beatitudes or beatitudes. I think it's beatitudes, but here's this. And this is right here. One day, as he saw the crowds gathering, Jesus went up on the mountainside and sat down. His disciples gathered around him, and he began to teach them. God blesses those who are poor and realize their need for him, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. God blesses those who mourn, for they will be comforted. God blesses those who are humble, for they will inherit the whole earth. God blesses those who hunger and thirst for justice, for they will be satisfied. God blesses those who are merciful, for they will be shown mercy. God blesses those whose hearts are pure, for they will see God. God blesses those who work for peace, for they will be called the children of God. God blesses those who are persecuted for doing right, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. God blesses you when people mock you and persecute you and lie about you and say all sorts of evil things against you because you are my followers. Be happy about it. Be very glad, for a great reward awaits you in heaven. And remember, the ancient prophets were persecuted in the same way. So right here, just remember that when you're mourning, you will find comfort. To remember to stay humble, to be merciful, and just everyone. This is Matthew chapter 5. This is verses 1 through 11. Again, Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 through 11. Just the beginning of the Sermon on the Mount. when Jesus was teaching on the mountainside. And that's it. I'm not going to preach. I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to be reading here and there, and I'm just going to be sharing this with you. And for anyone reading, watching, listening, I appreciate you following.